The hiring challenge that Codility answers is really around qualifying engineers to confirm the ability of coders, making sure that they can write the code that we need for them to write to ensure that our platform is always stable. My name's Erica Thorson, and I'm the head of global talent acquisition at LiveRamp, connecting the world's data safely and effectively. LiveRamp chose Codility as our assessment partner for the ease of use. The support that they provided to us was above and beyond what any of their competitors would have done. It's also more adaptable for us. We're able to make it what we need of it as our world continues to evolve. The use of Codility at LiveRamp definitely saves time. And the reason that it saves time is that less candidates will make it to the on-site stage, meaning that less interviews need to be conducted, in turn saving engineering's time so that they can go out and write code. At LiveRamp this year, we've received over 7,000 applications, which have led to about 4,000 talent acquisition partner phone screens, leading to 1,000 Codility assessments taken, which in turn leads to about 100 hires across LiveRamp this year. The piece that makes Codility best for LiveRamp is the ease of use. For the most part, it's a click of a button. We send that link to a candidate and it's good to go. It's seamless for the candidate as well, which is very important. Candidate experience is the cornerstone of hiring great people. The feedback that we've gotten from candidates has actually been very good. They enjoy doing the code live part. They like that there is somebody there to help kind of walk them through it. But they have an engineer sitting there on the other side of the Zoom call to help navigate some of the questions that they may have. So it makes it more personal. We need to make sure that all candidates have a stellar experience with us, whether they're hired or not. And Code Live does definitely play a role in that. In our hiring teams, they are the ones that use it more frequently than I and TA do. So the ease of use for them, because they're so busy. Interviewing isn't an engineer's day job. So the fact that we can make it as easy and as seamless as possible is absolutely imperative for the success of it. Codility has been absolutely instrumental in our remote hiring for engineers. Nearly 50% of our current employee base has been onboarded during the pandemic. March 9th of last year, hey, go home for 2 weeks. We'll be back in the office. And some people wanted to stop hiring altogether. We'll just wait until we're back in the office. Well, here we are 18 months later. And thankfully, we figured that challenge out, right? How to not only recruit, but to interview and qualify people remotely, and then to onboard them. A big piece of it is that we're using their Code Live model, and where we actually have engineers do whiteboarding via Code Live, and they write code while they're doing a Zoom interview. And it has saved time. It makes things just so much more smooth rather than typically our interviews to be, here, come into the office, and then they'd whiteboard alongside of them, literally writing on a whiteboard. Well, we don't have that option any longer. So Code Live has absolutely saved our hiring practices that way. Codility helps us remove bias by ensuring that it's a consistent process for all candidates, that everybody has the exact same experience. When you start varying it from candidate to candidate, you're not comparing the same criteria across the board, which introduces biases. Also is that Codility is a platform, meaning that it removes the human element of it, which is so important because that's when unconscious bias comes into play. It is a validated assessment that ensures that the bias is taken out. That has absolutely helped with ensuring that we are taking as much of an unbiased step as we can to hiring engineers across the company. Other companies that would benefit from using Codility are companies that are growing and that need somebody to validate how well an engineer can write code. It's really a streamlined way of assessing that talent. Codility has helped LiveRamp by ensuring consistency throughout the process. It's removed bias, it has streamlined our process, and ensured a fair and consistent and equitable interview process for candidates across the board. They're truly a partner, is that I can go to any of my representatives at Codility and talk about things not just assessment related, is that they really embrace the larger picture around talent acquisition and the employee and candidate experience. And that has just made the partnership so strong between LiveRamp and Codility.